Teams, unfortunately, from our team sprint and also team pursuit, due to the conflict in the Middle East. A number of teams last minute haven't been able to get here. With 2 races to go for this first session, and then we'll be back here at 6 o'clock this evening. I reiterate, make sure you get tickets for Saturday and Sunday because we have full fields and full program of racing for Saturday and Sunday because we have our finals here this evening.
We are underway in this team's pursuit first round, and that is Hong Kong, China against Chinese Taipei. We got earlier in the qualifying round, so it's literally less than a second between these two teams. This basically, there's only one thing to do here, and that is to win this heat, or this first round, if you want to advance to the gold medal ride-off. Chinese Taipei have gone out to a half-second lead, nice and early. We've seen them do this in the earlier rounds. And at the start of the fade off, Hong Kong, China were very smooth all the way through. So Chinese Taipei 0.6 up. We start to come around next lap to complete the opening kilometre. And Chinese Taipei are away to a nice start. Hong Kong China to start to get into their rhythm. It's going to be pretty close at the end of this first kilometre. They go through at a 106. So very similar to the early qualifying round for Chinese Taipei. With their opening kilometre time. Starting to extend a little bit here as we head into this second kilometre. They are riding a lot harder on the wheel in the earlier rounds. It's good just to get out and get that first ride underneath the belt. So nearly a second down, Hong Kong, China. Still looking very, very smooth. It's really important. They don't waste anything. They're only racing the other team across the track. There's no time here. So it's win or bust to make the gold medal ride-off. Chinese Taipei have ridden very, very strongly in this first round. They've gone through the 2 kilometre mark at 2:04, so they've actually gone faster than they did the early morning session. Hong Kong, China have got a little bit of work to do here in this back end, and they're both starting to feel the pinch now.
And this is the ride of the semi-finals, no doubt about it, between these two. Nothing between the two teams in qualifying earlier today. Hong Kong, China. They're down to 3 riders. Chinese Taipei still got the 4th rider. They're going to start to lift over this last few laps, you would think, just to try and put a little bit more pressure on. Chinese Taipei, they finished with 3 riders this morning. They still lead Hong Kong, China by half a second. Hong Kong, China not going away. Pressure seems to hang down with the team from Chinese Taipei. Gap starting to open up for Hong Kong, China. They're now at 0.6, but now they're down to 3 riders, so they're going to have to really lift over this final kilometre. Now back to 0.5 between these two teams. Chinese Taipei down to their fastest 3. It's all starting to come over together because Hong Kong, China will come back to 0.24. This is for a spot in the final. The Chinese Taipei are starting to lose the wheel down the back straight as they come to the home straight this time. The pressure is being applied by Hong Kong, China as they go to the lead. They're looking very smooth as they come through this time. 2 laps to go in this ride, and Chinese Taipei, the pressure has been too much. There's been a good fight to that point. Hong Kong, China have kept it together nicely, still looking smooth as they go to the home straight to receive. Right up to go now. Hong Kong, China, they're going to get themselves into the final here. We wait for the ride between Australia and Indonesia to see who they will beat in the final later here this evening.